Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee and today's video will be the first in a series where I make quick painted sketches of photos from my travels. In this video, I will be using an 8x8 inch Bristol board sketchbook from Master's Touch and Golden Open slow drying acrylics. These paints, as well as Golden's heavy bodies, are pretty much the only paints I ever use. I started using slow drying acrylics during my final semester of college because classes were all online due to COVID. The slow drying acrylics were my substitute for oils in order to keep fumes down while I was painting in the poorly ventilated basement of my college house. I had used Golden's heavy bodies before that, but the slow drying acrylics quickly became my paint of choice after. This first painting is the one that gave me the idea to do this series, and it's actually the only one not from my own travels. This one is from San Juan, New Mexico, and was taken by a photographer friend of mine. Her fiance asked me if I would make a paint palette inspired by her photo. I included this painting because I was mostly testing to see if I liked this paint set for the photo. I didn't end up filming when I made the paint palette because I was moving around too much, but this is a photo of what it ended up looking like whenever it was finished. I'm so happy with the way it turned out, and I love being asked to create such a thoughtful Christmas gift for someone. The main point of doing this series is to force myself to have fun and get back into painting. These aren't meant to be creative masterpieces. They're meant to be quick sketches to look back on cool adventures in life. I will always love these slow drying acrylics, but their main downside when filming is their high shine. I struggled to get glare-free photos of finished pieces in college, and now I struggle to film in a way that you can actually see what I'm doing because of the glare. The dried portions of the painting aren't so bad, but slow drying acrylics in general have quite a shinier finish than most acrylic paints. The ground in this painting was so fun and simple for me, but I layered and layered the rocks to get them to look right, and I'm still not sure if I'm happy with the way they turned out. I was a little too aggressive with the removal of my washi tape and ended up ripping some of the paper. I just went in with some paint to finish up those crisp edges afterward. Feel free to let me know what you think about this final piece. Once you see all three paintings, you will understand that this painting is very out of my element. Cityscapes are so hard for me, but I know I will have to paint more based on where I traveled in 2023. This painting is from a photo I took in London, England, so I decided to keep the colors cool and dreary to match the weather. I didn't take a lot of photos while in London, but I thought this one was the perfect one to remember that trip. It has the House of Parliament, Big Ben, and the River Thames. I wasn't a fan of the way this was looking until I started to add in some blotchy paint strokes. In the end, I liked the way this turned out, but it was the one I was least interested in painting, and I think that shows. I ended up adding in a couple arches for the bridge and some shadows and then called it a day. This next one is my absolute favorite from this first set of travel photos. I think I ended up spending about twice as much time on this painting as I did the others. This photo is from the campus of Arrowmont School for the Arts and Crafts in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I was there for a wood turning class in the fall, so the weather was chilly and the trees were colorful. I had so much fun painting this skylift, and it put me back in the moment, and it was like I could hear that eerily calm screech of the skylift over my head all over again. I'm not usually a fan of painting or drawing trees, but I enjoyed getting to add in both colorful fall trees to this painting, as well as trees that had long since lost all of their leaves. I decided to scrap a portion of my background painting video because the glare caused you to not see any of the detail I was putting in. Once I finished up the background, I moved on to this cabin, which is used for housing when people visit Arrowmont. I definitely enjoyed painting this more than the House of Parliament, but I'm still not a big fan of painting buildings in general. It's hard to see, but here I am adding on finishing touches to the siding of the house. If you like this video and want to see more, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Feel free to let me know which painting is your favorite in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.